Eyes are watching, ears are listening, sound is quiet. How are you, little angels? It's your teacher Anauncieta. Welcome to EasyElimu, Learning Simplified. We've been talking about mass, and we said, what is mass? First, we talked about to measure, and we said to measure is to find a unit that represents something. And after that, we talked about mass. And we said mass is how heavy something is. How heavy something is. So when we talked about mass, we talked about same mass. And I remember we did of the one of the bottle standing up and the bottle going the other way. When you look at this pair with this other pair, what can you say about the two? You see, same size, everything is same, which means they have the same mass. But we have not measured this pair and the orange, you see if they have the same mass, so we can't say that really they have the same mass because we don't know. But even this one, we are just assuming because they have the same size. Today we want to find out, can shape really affect mass? Look at my balance, my beam balance. My beam balance has two equal modeling clay. Two equal modeling clay. One on this side and one on this side. And as you can see, they are all balancing. Are we together? But now, I want to remove one of the modeling clay. You see, they are all of the same size. Everything is same. But now I want to remove one of them and make a different shape. One will remain in the original shape and the other one will change the shape. Let's see. This one, I want to change the shape into a different shape. And see, will it really still balance or the other one will be heavier? So that we can say maybe shape affects how something weighs. I want to compress this in a very different shape and see, will it still weigh the same or it will change the weight? Are you seeing my shape? My plasticine is now in a different shape, and this other one has now maintained its shape. Let's see. If I try to put this one here, the way it was, and try to put this one here, I want to see, will it still balance or will it outweigh the other one? What can you say about the two? What can you say about the two? I have maintained the original shape of one of the plasticine, and the other one I have changed it into a very different shape. Has it affected the weight of the clay? Has it affected the weight of the clay? Remember, the original clay, molding clay weighed the same like this. It was in a very long rectangular shape, and they all weighed the same. Now I have another scale here that shows that the one of the molding clay is still in its original shape, and this one has been stumbled up into a different shape. But the weight is still the same. Why? Because the shape of that the shape of that Play-Doh does not affect its mass. The mass is still the same, because when originally I weighed them, they balanced, but they were of the same shape. But now I have changed the shape and they're still balancing. So what do we say? The mass of this Play-Doh does not affect, the shape of the Play-Doh does not affect its mass. So when you go home, there are those who like following mommy when they are cooking chapati. There are those chapatis will be made in small rounds like this. So I want you to go and ask mommy, give me one round, one ball of chapati. When you take one ball of chapati, two of them like this, try and put them on the scale. There is that scale at home, and find out that they are weighing the same. Then dismantle this one ball of the chapati, make it into a ribbon, a long ribbon like this, and find out, will this ribbon still weigh the same as the original shape of chapati, or it will change? Are we together? And then you will tell me, teacher, it changed or it did not change. Are we together? I've said you take how many? 2 balls of chapati, put them on a weighing scale, on the first weighing scale, and find out, are they of the same mass? Yes. Then take the same ball, change one ball into a different shape. Let it look like a long ribbon. And then the other one to maintain the original shape of the chapati. And ask yourself, are they still going to weigh the same? Or will they change the mass of the baking flour? Up to there. Is there a problem about same? So we have learned, even if I change the shape, or even if I put this plasticine standing like this, and the other one slanting like this, it will not affect the shape. It will not affect the mass of the molding clay. Are we together? So, during your free time, I have said, make sure when mommy is cooking chapati, you are there. Ask mommy, kindly give me 2 balls of the chapati, 2 pieces of chapati. Then after that, change one wheat flour into a ribbon like this, and the other one to maintain the shape. Then weigh them again and find out, will they still weigh the same? And then you'll realize that even if you change the shape of that piece of chapati, it will not affect its mass. The mass will still remain the same, because the original shape had the same mass with the ribbon you've made, or the shape you have made. Are we together, little angels? I hope you have enjoyed the lesson, and remember to do this at home, so that when we meet during the next lesson, you are able to tell me, what are your findings? Did you find out that it will not change, or did it change? And if it changed, why did it change? Are we together? It was nice having you around, and I hope to see you in the next lesson.